But now, because I want to switch a little bit over to Europe, and you alluded to this, one of the problems I think is it's not that just politicians are very often perceived as being corrupt, if you will. I think it's also that they're often being perceived as incompetent. And that appears to me to be very often to be a deadly combination. Because as I said, it's like you go to your favorite doctor and you know that your doctor cheats on his wife. That's a horrible thing to do. But you probably would still go to the doctor because you say, man, he's just, in whatever it is that ails us, he's just the best doctor. That was kind of the Clinton thing, right? Sure, it was inappropriate how he dealt with the interns, but overall the Clinton years were pretty good for the average American, so people were willing to look past this. And why I'm mentioning all of this, because what you see now, particularly in Europe, and that is a worrisome trend that I think is also very relevant for European viewers, is that instead of saying, okay, we have not just a corruption problem, we have a corruption and competency problem, but we don't address the problem, we try to silence those who want to speak about this, to speak in public, to run for office, to found political parties. Because you talked about repressed inflation in the economic sense in Gorbachev's Soviet Union. But what about, let's say, the kind of suppressed inflation of anger among particularly the European population that is probably only going to accumulate over the coming years?